here we are. It's Thursday. We all know what that means here at Aristotle Full Throttle. It means it's Trivia Thursday. So hopefully you've got your trivia cap on. Remember, we're going to play today with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rules. That is, you have to say final answer when you decide on your answer. You have to be final with your answer. You can't be initial. You can't be penultimate. You must be final with your answer. It seems as though there's a creaking. Do you guys hear that constantly? It's the precariousness of the show that really is so inviting. Well, as I was saying, today is going to be a great day. Hey, what about yesterday? Oh, boy. Freeze, you snuck up on me. You always seem so creepy. You're a creeper. No, I'm just the guy who's got the, I've got the gigantic gun here. I like to shoot things. It freezes things. It's no longer snowing in here, but it don't matter. Did I just hear something? Did I just hear drumsticks clicking? Yeah, we're just hanging out here, just waiting for people to show up because nobody is here for the first couple of minutes, and then, we're just goofing around here. What do you mean goofing around? Just being silly. None of this matters. Freeze, I'll have you know that I don't say anything unless it's important. Oh, yeah? Yes. Is that true? Yes. And listen very carefully, for I shall only say this once. Thistle McWhistle. What is Thistle McWhistle? Hello, Wesley. Hello, Raccoon Raiders. What does Thistle McWhistle mean? It's very important. One day you'll find out. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I made the speech over the weekend. Ah, yes, you did make a speech over the weekend. It was quite good. You invoked Conan the Barbarian. That was interesting. You had a sword. Yeah, it was a gigantic sword. I told everybody that, the sword is made of steel, but steel gets stronger when it's tempered. You heat it, you put it into the water, and then you put it into the fire, and then you put it back into the water, and you hit it with the hammer, and then you put it back in the water, and then you put it back in the fire, and then you put it back in the water, and you hit it with the hammer. It appears you're making an analogy to democracy in this country, in America, and what we witnessed last Wednesday with the insurrection, and that something like that. These riddles aren't beyond me. Freeze, who are you, the Riddler? No, I'm Mr. Freeze. I'm a totally different villain in your rogues gallery. And you're making an analogy that the more stress, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Is that right? No, I was talking about a sword. It's a really strong sword. You stick it in the water, and you stick it in the heat, and you use your hammer, and then it becomes strong. It's gigantic. It becomes so strong. It's a sword. I was saying you could use this sword to chop off the head of your enemies. Well, that seems really violent. That is not at all what I thought. I thought you were making a symbolic gesture. No, I was saying that you can use your sword to destroy your enemies and hear the lamentation of the enemies. Did somebody say lamentation? 'Cause I'll make you all lament everything that you just said. Is that you? Who goes there? Is that Jen? Hello? You see, I can hear somebody whispering in the background. Mr. Crease, make quick work of all this. Don't worry. I'll take care of this. Hello, everybody. I'm Aristotle Full Throttle. Today is Trivia Day. You're fighting over this trophy, this wonderful trophy. You'll get your inscription. But first, I would like to say a gigantic, wholehearted thank you to yesterday's show. Oh my God, I was so surprised. And I was so amazed that everybody said such nice things. I couldn't imagine it was my birthday. I felt like it was an out-of-body experience. I felt like I was just Grogu looking upon. It felt like It's a Wonderful Life. Remember It's a Wonderful Life? George Bailey and all these people coming to say hi, and I was like, what the heck? Thank you guys so much. I was just at a loss for words. I was overwhelmed with joy. It was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. And I appreciate you, and I appreciate Jen for helping coordinate and be the mastermind. And Kelsey, she didn't even tell me anything. She just showed up with a cake. I was surprised. It's amazing. A cake with candy corns. You ever have a cake with candy corns? If you haven't, you're not living. And I got this mug. Look at this mug. The wonderful Kelsey got me this mug. It looks like wood, but it's not. It's made of steel. It was put in the fire and then it was put in the water over and over. And that keeps my coffee hot, which is what you need. You sure do. Well, thank you guys for joining me today. It's going to be a good day because it's Batman Trivia. And as always, I'm going to announce we have a PS5 giveaway, guys. If you want to win a PS5, it's so easy. All you got to do is subscribe. See? And then you've entered to win a PS5. But I'll tell you this, if you comment and you like and share and you do all of those things, I'm going to say it increases your chances of winning that PS5. Your participation, your visibility, your badge as a throttler. If you wear it, you get a chance. You get a good chance, a pretty good chance, a better chance than most. Am I right, Grogu? Grogu's my co-pilot. Well, I had a wonderful birthday yesterday. I ate cake for breakfast today because, it's my birthday week, right? And because it's my birthday week, it's my birthday month. On account of it being my birthday month, it's my birthday year. So might as well party like it's 2021. Also, guys, there's a fundraiser like there is every day. The fundraiser today is for St. Jude's. That they do cancer research for children's cancer. So please, if you find it in your heart to give some money to that, it's very helpful for kids. Hey Jen, hey Will Be Gaming, hey Annalita, hey Sailor, hey Noel, hey Raccoon Raiders, hey Wesley. Welcome everybody. Now remember, happy MF early birthday, brother. Well, thank you. It's early. It is an early birthday if you count the 364 days before my next one. Thank you, J. Todd Images. J. Todd, a cool dude. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since, I don't know if you're working on set, but got a job next week. That job seems to be materializing. The job has not come to pass yet, so I'm not sure it's going to stay. But, set photography, we love it, don't we? So today's game is Batman Trivia. Batman Trivia. Do you know about Batman? Well, we're going to find out whether or not you know about Batman. And what you're playing to win, you're playing for to win this. This here, maybe with a DiCaprio meme on the top. We'll see. You get your name on it. And the rules are Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rules again. I just want to reiterate, you got to say your final answer. You got to mention that it's your final answer. And in about 5 minutes, we're going to start the game. So who's playing? Aeon Alita, all eyes are on you. I'm just saying, you and Will Be Gaming. We'll be gaming 30. We're wondering where if you could put your trophy where your mouth is with DC. DC is great. I love DC. I grew up reading Flash comics. I grew up reading Superman comics. Also, I read Marvel comics too. I love the characters. Hey, is this Will? I love the mythology of DC. My only criticism is that the movies are not as good, in my opinion, as the Marvel movies. And I don't know why we've got to say DC movies versus Marvel movies. I'm just saying movies in general. Like, I can look at Star Wars Episode 9 and say that's a terrible movie. And then I can look at Star Wars Episode 8 and say that's a pretty good movie. And most people say, well, I hate that movie because it didn't do what I wanted it to do. We talk about that here. Also, You know, and I could say that Star Wars Episode 7 is a movie. Hey, J. Todd says he's working. He got on a TV show in Albuquerque at the Outer Range. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, J. Todd. That is what you want to do. You want to get on a TV series. This is an inside tip, pro tip from people who work on set. You want to get on a series? Because that means regular, consistent work. Hey, who's there on the AFT voice channel? I can hear you.
It's just me. I think Wesley's here too.
Hey, Wesley, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, Jed. So, what we're gonna do today, and no shouting out of the answers, but if you say your answer, I mean, I guess you could, technically, but say your answer and final answer. You got to be confident with your answer in the chat. The answers will be accepted as long as they're in print in the chat. But I wanted to say, yeah, you want to get on a TV series. Congratulations, that is good work. You want to be able to consistently work. All right, so I think we're all getting collected here. We're all getting rounded up. Speaking of getting rounded up, here's my little commentary. I don't know if you've been watching those videos on the internet about the people who are part of the violent insurrection on our nation's capital. But, you know, here's a tip. When you're committing crimes, don't film yourself, because the FBI also has the internet. And the FBI is now finding people through their accounts and finding people who violently attacked our nation's capital, thinking they could overthrow a decision that the Congress was making, which is the definition of sedition and insurrection. So, again, as per the orders of their president, but the president says, I didn't tell him to do that. No way, shape, or form did I tell these folks to go do what they did. And then you ask the people who do what they did, and they said, oh, the president told us to do this. So, whether he is aware or not that he told these people to do it, they were under the impression he was telling them to do it. So therefore, you are guilty. Especially, you can't play dumb. Ignorance is not a good defense. The president, if it was, the president obviously would continue to get away with almost everything that he does illegally. So we're going to try to hold that guy to account. The best part about the videos that I'm watching are there's so many people just getting escorted off of planes, escorted out of, they're put on the no-fly list because these are, look, you might have went to the Trump rally as a Trump supporter thinking in your mind that this dude got the election stolen from him despite zero evidence to support that made-up theory. But you might have gone there, you might have gone along with the crowd and been like, oh, we're going to go march on the Capitol. You might have find yourself inside the Capitol building. But at that point, you have committed a crime. And it's not a good idea, again, to videotape yourself doing so. And it's not a good idea to think, well, I was just going along with the crowd. But no, guess what? The crowd was committing crimes. You were committing crimes. Now you're going to go to jail or at least get charged with trespassing at the very least. So it gives me some solace that there are people being held to account for the violent insurrection that happened last week. It gives me some hope that there is perhaps justice in this world. And that being said, Ron Pertee, I don't want to spoil anything, but Batman is a hero in the DC universe. Ron, it's all come crashing down now. Now, ready, guys. It's time to play. Let me find the appropriate music for this. I gotta pause this music and then play this. Alright, guys. It's time to play Aristotle Full Throttle Trivia. Today's subject is Batman. Could be Lego Batman. Could be Christian Bale Man. It could be Batfleck. It could be George Clooney Man. Heck, we could be talking about Val Kilmer up in here. It could get crazy. But we know it could be every Batman. It's every Batman, of course, being Adam West. Batman being a hero in the DC universe. Alright. Now, guys, I'm your host, and this is my co-host, Grogu. We're going to read you some questions. What you're going to do is you're going to answer the question, and if you're confident with your answer, you have to write final answer. This is, even though the theme song for American Gladiators is playing, we're playing by the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire rules. And Who Wants to Be a Millionaire will send me notifications that I am not allowed to use their music. And I will say, because we do our own thing here at our Soulful Throttle. We enjoy pop culture, we enjoy games, we play games, even. And this weekend we'll play some more games. Also, on Monday we have like crazy games. Tomorrow, it's Fantasy Fridays, Fantastical Fridays. Maybe we'll play a fantastical game together. Also, tomorrow is the watch party for WandaVision, so we're going to watch the first episode of WandaVision tomorrow, immediately following the program. Alright, guys. I was trying to find a good space in the song to click this button. Okay. Scary, isn't it? Alright. Let's get started, shall we? What were the names of Bruce Wayne's parents? Is it A, James and Elizabeth? Is it B, Wayne and Alice? Is it C, Thomas and Martha? Or is it D, George and Elaine? Now James and Elizabeth. Do we know who James and Elizabeth are? Wayne and Alice. Is it B, Wayne and Alice? Wayne.
Just type in our final answer.
Just type in final answer. Click. It's multiple choice. So remember to put the letter corresponding to the answer that you believe is correct, and write final answer right beside it. Was it Thomas and Martha, or was it George and Elaine? If you guys are fans of Seinfeld, maybe you'll recognize a couple of those names. Wayne and Alice. Go ask Alice, I say. Shall we ask Alice? I mean no malice. Or is it Thomas and Martha? Could be James and Elizabeth. We don't know. So whoever answers now, that's who I know is playing the game. So even if you don't know the answer, make a wild guess if you want to continue playing. Wesley Plotke, you must type in final answer beside your answer so that it can be accepted. Otherwise, it would not be accepted. Don't ask why I said those names, says Is This Will. Well, it looks like there's a C is a very popular answer for people to pick, but I would like for Wesley Plotke to decide, ultimately, what the final answer is. You can write final, you can write final answer, you can write FA, you can write El Termino Pregunta. I mean, Spanish. Spanish. You can say it in Spanish. There it is. All right, you've locked it in. What were the names of Bruce Wayne's parents? It was C, Thomas and Martha. Excellent work, guys. It seems like that was no challenge for you, so why don't we play some more? Alright, guys. Let's keep it going. What year was the character of Robin first introduced? Was it A, 1940? Was it B, 1950? Was it C, 1960? Was it D, 1970? A, B, C, or D? Martha, Ron Pertwee shouts. He exclaims because he remembers Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice. Of course, that being the binding moment, spoiler alert, between Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. The fact that Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent both had a mom named Martha was the reason they had to stop fighting. Batman, not being a complete psychopath, was like, I feel you, bro. We had moms. Word to your moms, is what Batman said to Clark Kent. But what we want to know now, guys, is
What year was the character of Robin first introduced? Was it A, 1940? Was it B, 1950? Was it C, 1960? Was it D, 1970? Let's see. Now remember to put your answer in the chat once it's printed. Once Jen the Fierce, who is running the game, she procures the questions. She keeps the score. She produces the show. She has her own channel too. I hope you follow it. Jen the Fierce Gaming channel. She is working hard behind the scenes, making sure that you guys aren't looking at each other's scantrons. All right, guys. Sharpen your number 2 pencils. Put your answers down. Wesley Plotke, I can decipher your letters there. B, final answer, says Wesley. Annalita says A, final answer, 1940. There used to be a chant, I believe. Was it the Rangers or the Islanders? 1940 is what they would chant, because that was the last time they won a Stan Lee Cup. I don't know if it was a Stan Lee Cup. Wait, no, A, final answer. Wait a second, Wesley. And now here comes the rules. Here comes the rules. Here comes the hammer. It's too late. Once you have locked your final answer in, you cannot go back. You cannot change your answer after final answer. Final answer is there because that's the final one. It cannot be the penultimate answer. We're going to play that music some more. It cannot be the penultimate. It must be the ultimate answer. It must be your confident. You can't have 2 final answers. Wesley. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go with your first final answer, which was B, final answer. Now, guys, it looks like the answers are in. Has everybody submitted their answers? Because I'm going to check. Because I don't even know the answer to this. 1950, 1960? Who knows? Golly gee willikers, Batman. There's no way of knowing. Holy decades, Batman. All right. The answers are in. Oh, whoever guessed A is correct. Let's see. 1940. To give Batman someone to talk to, Robin made his first appearance in Detective Comics. Not Detective Comets. If you were detecting comets, this would be Armageddon. In 1940. Well, excellent round. Whoever guessed A. The first time for the final answer. Because that's the correct answer. All right, guys. It's getting more intense. Number 3. The character of Robin, Jason Todd, was killed in the comics because fans called in and voted for it to happen. True or false? True or false? The character of Robin, Jason Todd, was killed in the comics because fans called in and voted for it to happen. True or false? Is that true or is that false? What say you? What say you? True? Hey, let me plug this microphone in so it sounds better. Sorry guys on Instagram, you guys weren't getting quality sound, and now you're getting beautiful quality, high fidelity sound. This is a good question, you know. Jason Todd, my friend Todd just chimed in right here. My friend J Todd. Interesting, right? J Todd in the chat on Instagram, but also Jason Todd was Robin. Is my friend Jason Todd? Are we going to give him away? Is that his secret identity? Maybe. Maybe. I'm curious if you guys know the answer to this. And remember, the final answer must be final. True, final answer. Okay, false. Jen says It says false. In general, it is true. Is it true or false? I'm going to start reading your answers here. Aonalita says true, final answer. Will be game, true, final answer. Very confident, very quick to answer that. But are you right? This is the thing. You've got to make sure that you can think back. The character of Robin was killed in the comics. Was that the Killing Joke? Which was that? But was it because fans called in and voted for it to happen? Is that true? Is it Cheryl? All right. You're gonna sit this round out. I wonder if we should play like whoever survives the round gets to go to the next round. Well, that eliminates too many people. We should just tally it up. Because that would be like real Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The next person gets to play and we get to see how far they get. But we don't have enough questions for that. Let's play this scary music again. It was Death in the Family. Now, did he die? Did he even die? Was it bees? Or was it a gun? Was it crazy killer Joker bees? Maybe. Could have been. I feel like I'm gonna have to start tucking my beard into my shirt. Are those the answers? Well, it looks like we've got a lot of answers in, so let's keep the game moving and find out. Ron, you will be able to announce who died in a moment once we find out the answer. So whoever said false was wrong because it's true. Ron Pertee, please enlighten us. Let us know how Jason Todd was murdered or died or killed or fell off into a sewer and died. How did he die? Next question. We're going to find out how Jason Todd died. But while we're finding that out, we can answer this question. Which of these Bat villains was introduced first? Was it Mr. Freeze? A. Was it B, the Penguin? Was it C, Catwoman? Or was it D, the Riddler? Ron Pertee was one of the people called to kill Jason Todd. Were you in fact one of the people who called to kill Jason Todd, Ron? Are you responsible for the murder of Jason Todd? Crowbar plus bomb equals sadness. How did he die? How did Jason Todd possibly die? Where's my Batman glasses? Can't play this game without my Batman glasses. I think they're right next to my pick. How did Jason Todd die? Yeah, there's no Batman glasses on the Batman show. Grogu, did you steal them? Grogu stole them. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. One fan rigged to his computer in the auto dial to vote death, ringing the choice. He was beaten to a pulp by the Joker, and then he died in an explosion. Ooh, that sounds rough. Rough. Is Joker gonna be in the Snyder Cut? I mean, Joker's gonna be in the Snyder Cut, but is Robin gonna be in the Snyder Cut? All right, I will read the next question one more time. Which of these Bat villains was introduced first? Was it A, Mr. Freeze? Was it B, the Penguin? Was it C, Catwoman? Or was it D, the Riddler?
I'm gonna look for my bat glasses.
There's just a floor and my face, and I can't find. I don't know the difference. There's no way. There's no in between. Uh-oh, the music ran out. You know what that means? We've got to make sure that everybody has submitted their final answer. Has everybody submitted their final answer? You're gonna day D, final answer. Well, we're gonna D if that's the day. If you did the right day. If you did the right day, that's what they say. How do we know? All right. Who was the first? Which one of these bad villains was first introduced? Or introduced first? Let's find out. Ooh, I am sorry, whoever said B. That was wrong, because the correct answer is C, Catwoman. Batman #1, spring 1940. Batman #1. That's how Catwoman is as old as Batman. And Cat Blue Chart. Guess D. Unfortunately, that was not the correct answer. Let's play some more, shall we? All right. The questions become more intense. Who voiced Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie? Oh, it was a crowbar. It looked like Cat Blue Chart knew that Jason Todd got killed by a crowbar. Who voiced Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie? Was it A, Aaron Eckhart? Was it B, Tommy Lee Jones? Was it C, Billy D. Williams? Or was it D, William Shatner? Or was it Billy D. Williams Shatner? It was not Billy D. Williams Shatner. Could you imagine that? He'd be like, oh, hey, Khan. Damn you, Khan. You are just not as smooth as me. I'm Billy D. Khan, you truly don't belong here with us among the clouds. Khan, you're a con artist. That would be Billy D. Williams as Billy D. Williams Shatner. Or he'd be like, Leia, you truly belong here with us among the stars. How you doing, Chewbacca? How you doing, Chewbacca? Let's see. Who voiced Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie? The Lego Batman movie. Of course, you know. I'm gonna get this right here. Hold on. There we go. I don't even know who this guy is. I've never watched this show before, but I am Lego Batman. Of course, this guy's ridiculous. You and me both. We don't know who this guy is. He seems crazy, and his show's... I would say it's funny if I thought it was funny. It's actually not funny. It's kind of terrible. It's the worst show on the internet, in my opinion. And I have a pretty strong opinion that this show is terrible. Okay, who voiced Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie? Was it Aaron Eckhart, Tommy Lee Jones, Billy D. Williams, William Shatner? Who cares? William Shatner's Canadian. I'm also Canadian. Well, let's make sure that your final answers are in. I'll play this one more time. Now this gives us about, what, 90 seconds? 90 seconds to submit your final answer. Whether or not, I don't know, Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones, that guy, he didn't really voice anything. I mean, Tommy Lee Jones played Two-Face in
Batman and Robin, or Batman Forever, and he was like this, for like 2 hours. It was crazy. I just totally don't agree with it.
Oh, look at tiny little Batmans. Did you submit your final answers?
Well, I am every Batman. I could answer every one of these questions. I choose not to, because I am the world's greatest detective. However, I could answer all of these questions easily. I have fought the Riddler. The Riddler has nothing on me. Also, King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
The answers are in. Let's see. Who voiced Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie? Looks like it's this Will said. CBDW Billy D. Williams, final answer. Okay, yeah, I figured that. I've decoded it. Billy D. Williams, everybody seems to like Billy D. Williams. How can you not like Billy D. Williams? Because if you picked Billy D. Williams, you are correct! How could you not pick Billy D. Williams? He is one of the smoothest people in the galaxy. Let's play. We're approaching the halfway mark. It's getting intense, guys. I've said this joke before. But, I'll say it again. Well, that's not a good joke. I'm going to skip it. I'll tell you this joke. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. No! That's a very famous song. Very, very famous song, made popular by 6-year-olds everywhere. The Batmobile lost its wheel, and the Joker got away. From the Christmas album, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells. This is the Aristotle Full Throttle Show. We do this 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So hang out with us, have a good time. Thursdays, we play trivia. And what do we play for? We play for this trophy. You're going to get your name on this trophy if you get the answers correct. If you answer correctly, then you get the prestige of having your name etched on a digital image file.
How much should I sell the trophy for on eBay?
That's a good question. If you were to put this trophy up on eBay, it depends on what your starting price is. If you start at negative $75 million, I don't know. That's what we can. There's no way to verify the authenticity, because you could just copy the file. So we would need some way to authenticate the one file. So we'd need to encrypt this file. This is my thinking here, to make sure that it is a unique file. And I'd say you could probably get $2.50. That's if people are feeling generous, and if it went to charity. Well, guys, sorry, I didn't even read the question. What was the Batmobile called in The Dark Knight? Was it A, Batpod? Was it B, Batplane? Was it C, Tanker? Or was it D, Tumbler? I will read the question to you this time. What was the Batmobile called in The Dark Knight? Was it A, Batpod? Was it B, Batplane? Was it C, Tanker? Or was it D, Tumbler? Do we know? It was in that moment that Aristotle recalled that moment in The Dark Knight when they revealed what the Batmobile was called. Now, he just used his memory. But, of course, you can just watch the movie again. But it was in that fateful moment he realized that it was either A, Bat Pod, it was B, Bat Plane, C, Tanker, or was it D, Tumbler? Well, I'm just a disembodied head of Morgan Freeman. How am I supposed to know? Well, Morgan Freeman, you played Lucius Fox in that movie. You should know. Morgan Freeman played Lucius Fox in that movie, and if you recall, just try to think back. Just try to think back. Just look into my eyes. I do have mesmerizing eyes and a mesmerizing voice. But if you can recall that movie, what was it called? What was it called? He might, being in that suit and whooping that A. Okay. What was it called? Was it the Bat Pod, the Bat Plane, the Bat Tinker, or the Bat Tumbler? Are we gonna find out? Now, are the answers in? Are all the answers in? Remember to mark it with final answer. Wesley very confident with Tumblr. Is this Will says D. Final answer is D. That's reassured. It is, he reiterates. In fact, he does not smell. Batman does not smell. Uh-oh. One more time we get this music. Gotta scare ourselves into an answer. Remember, you should produce your answer and write your answer as final answer. We are nearing the halfway point. All right, the answers are in. Now, if you recall, I did call it the Tumbler. I said that one over there is the Tumbler. You can, and you asked if it came in black, and then I painted it black. But that was also in the Back as Batman Begins. As you said, does it come in black? And I said, yeah. I looked at you with a knowing grin, and then we made it black. And then, of course, that movie was kind of incredible because then the front two tires, there was an ejection Bat motorcycle that was the front two tires of the Tumbler. That was incredible. That was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen on film. I agree. It was pretty cool. Let's play. We're getting more intense, guys. All right. What was one of the tools in Batman's utility belt that only appeared in Batman and Robin? Was it A, Bat credit card? Was it B, Bat keys? Was it C, Bat lighter? Was it D, Bat spray? Was it A, Bat credit card? Was it B, Bat keys? Was it C, Bat lighter? Was it D, Bat spray? Let's take a look. As you can see, I have a flask filled to the brim with brandy. Of course, that is for rescues in the deep cold. If people are in a skiing accident, I can give them some brandy, and they can continue about their day crashing into trees on their skis. But, of course, that is the only thing in my utility belt besides Bill and Ted, clearly attached to my utility belt. What else is in what's in your wallet? What's in your utility belt? Is that a hint? Maybe. Maybe it is a hint. Batman, you're very generous.
Of course, I'm very generous. There's a reason for it. Wait, hold on a second. Where? Come on, Batman. Where's your button? Where did your button go? Good golly. There we go. Oh. I'm gonna lurk back here and slightly out of focus and in the shadows. What was the answer? All right, once we pass this question and on to the next one, we will have passed. After the next question, we will have passed the halfway point. Guys, what was in Batman's utility belt in Batman and Robin? Remember George Clooney with that Batman? Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? Yes. I'm going to find out. Let's find out the answer. I was in that movie. Do you remember me? I had an ice ray gun. But do you know what the answer is? What was in the Batman's utility belt in that movie? His shame, his dignity. It was all there. He lost it. What is the answer? It was the bad credit card. Come on, it's the correct answer. It was the bad credit card. Yeah, you know, it's charged. He's like the Chargers. When the Chargers became like a Los Angeles team, or football team, I was like, go Chargers, go. I don't know if you remember this, but this actually happened in the history of my governorship. I was like, go Chargers, go. You could charge your bad credit card. Okay. All right, I'm out of here. Goodbye. All right, guys. We are nearing. Hold on a second. Sorry, I gotta do something. All right. There we go. True or false? Batman uses a Batarang in The Dark Knight. True or false? Batman uses a Batarang in The Dark Knight. Uh-oh.
I could tell you. I could clearly tell you.
I know. Don't want to break the illusion.
Batman. I understand that he has a Batarang. Well, I've got a Batarang. I've got a Batarang. He's got a Batarang, I've got a Batarang. And I'll give him some pain with my Batarang. Batarang is thirsty. Gatorade is thirsty. Batarang brings the pain. You'll rue the day we met, Batman. We both trained in the Light of Shadows. There was an extensive Batarang course. But did Batman ever employ that in one of the films? Maybe. Maybe not.
I've never seen a Batarang. What is that? Look, this is how you can bane yourself. If you want to bane, you can do this. Batman. That's how you can bane on the weekends. Or whenever you have free time to bane about the place. Ladies and gentlemen, what is the correct answer? True or false? Today is trivia day on Aristotle Full Throttle. We do it Thursdays, we do trivia. We're playing to win this golden trophy that you can sell on eBay for $1.25. Maybe. It's a digital file. Someone could just take a screenshot and it's theirs and they own it. Just pixels. but it's invaluable to us. Am I right, Pegster1994 on Instagram? I see you guys on Instagram. I appreciate you guys joining the chat and joining the game on Instagram. And also, you can follow on Twitch and follow on YouTube. Just go to AristotleFullThrottle.com. Pegster asks if she can phone a friend. Yeah, I guess so. That reminds me, call your mother. Hello? Hello, hello. I will wave. It's like an earthquake there on Instagram. We're playing to win this trophy. This lovely, immaculate, amazing, inimitable, incredible, indomitable, abominable trophy. But in order to win the trophy, in order to get your name put on this trophy, you gotta get the most answers correct. But we don't even know. Looks like everybody's really confident with saying false. Because true or false, Batman uses a Batarang in The Dark Knight. Well, it is a very fancy trophy, I'd agree. There's one fancy trophy. Get $1.27 for it, maybe. That's 127 cents. Let's find the answer out, shall we? Lock in your answers. Pexter's locked in at false. Looks like everybody's really confident with false. But if you pick true, you were wrong because it was false. The true answer is false. Good work, guys. That was a good round. But the game ain't over yet. Who wants to win this trophy? Who wants to have the pride and joy of the Aristotle Full Throttle Show? Who wants to be named Champion of the Week at Trivia that we do every Thursday here? Let's find out. Let's find out who wants the prestige, which is another movie directed by Jonathan Nolan, by the way. Number 9. Good work, Pexter. What color did Bob Kane make Batman's suit before Bill Finger changed it to be black? Was it A, red? Was it B, gray? Was it C, maroon? Or was it D, purple? Was it A, right said for red? Was it B, 50 Shades of Grey? Was it C, Maroon 5? Or was it deep purple? I'm trying to just mix it up with you guys right here. I'm trying to throw you off the trail. I'm trying to muck it up. I'm trying to get mud on your goggles so you have to use little tiny windshield wipers to get through to the right answer. You gotta cut through the right answer. Was it red, gray, maroon, or purple? What was Batman's first color of his suit? It's incredible. It was not what it is today. Or was it? Interesting. Pegster wants to say purple, but she also wants to say red. Sometimes I want to say blue, sometimes I want to say red, but I end up saying purple, which is kind of like saying both at the same time. We want to know what you think. We want to see if you know about Batman's first suit. Bob Kane and Bill Finger, for years and years and years, guys. By the way, there's been a dispute over the creation of Batman. And I believe it is Bill Finger's family. Is it Bill Finger's family? The Five-Finger family? That finally gets their name put on the Batman movies as co-creator of Batman with Bob Kane. Bob Kane was known more as the creator, but he was co-created. Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Was it A, red, B, gray, C, maroon, or D, purple?
This looks like a good, strong question. I like D for deep purple, man. You know that song about Deep Purple? Smoke on the water, fire in your eyes, sky. Yeah, man. You guys like Deep Purple? Oh, man, I'm a big fan. I'm the classic rock biter. I know why you chose this game, because there's so many delicious limestone rocks.
This is crazy. Why are you talking about the rocks and stuff?
Because I'm the classic rock biter.
Rockbiter sings. He's a resident rock singer. He seems really excited about the letter D for purple. Deep Purple. He's really excited for Deep Purple. Maybe it's Deep Purple. What color did Bob Kane make Batman's suit before Bill Finger changed it to be black? Was it A, red? Was it B, gray? Was it C, maroon? Or was it D, purple? Lock your answers in, guys. You prefer Blue Oyster Cult?
Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah, man. Don't fear the Reaper, man. Will and me, yeah. We like Blue Oyster Cult. Don't fear the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Yeah, man. Good stuff.
You guys in your indulgent classic rock, you're very excitable about classic rock. Purple Rain. Purple Rain, that's a good one too. Rockbiter is very excited. I think Rockbiter could. Hey Rockbiter, why don't you come out your side of your cliff and hang out over here?
Bah. Purple rain, purple rain. I might accidentally eat these bobbleheads. Watch out, hey guys, watch my teeth. You might get caught up on my tooth. All right, it looks like we're gonna put the final answer in. The final answer. Enough messing around. What's the final answer? Okay, guys, let's see what the final answer is. Okay, I think it's purple rain. I like purple rain. You got your answers in? Everybody got their answers in? Everybody got their final answer in? All right. Oh, dang. Oh, what this? Uh-oh. Oh, man. I got the wrong answer. Oh, man, I'm out of here.
Oh, look at this. There's a nerdy fact about this. Before we go on to the next question, let's read this nerdy fact about Batman's red costume originally. Nerd fact number 1568. Batman creator Bob Kane originally designed the Batsuit as a red jumpsuit with bat wings and a small black domino mask that revealed Bruce Wayne's blonde hair. It was artist Bill Finger that designed the darker suit and cowl for the Caped Crusader. Did you guys know that Batman was dressed up like Aquaman before he became Batman? With wings? Hey, that looks like Aquaman to me. All right. That looked like Aquaman. They threw out the design and they said, let's save that one for later. All right, guys, let's play some more. What is the date of Bruce Wayne's birthday? Is it A, March 1st? Is it B, February 19th? Is it C, May 20th? Or is it D? It never was revealed. Was it ever revealed? It was never revealed, is the D selection. Or was it C, May 20? Was it B, February 19th? Or was it A, March 1st? How are we gonna know when to get him a cake? I'll tell you something, yesterday was my birthday, and it was exciting and fun, and I cannot believe the love, and I felt surrounded by love. It was wonderful. I'll tell you, if I was Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic, I'd pull you all up onto the door. You all get some room on the door. That's generous.
Thank you, Blurred Words. Don't you worry, it's my birthday week. And because it's my birthday week, it's my birthday month. And because it's my birthday month, it's my birthday year. All right, thank you, Pigster. I appreciate that. I've had so much happiness on my birthday. Yeah, I can't tell you. What you guys did for me yesterday really touched me in an emotional heart part of my body. The heart part was touched. I watched The Karate Kid last night. I rewatched The Karate Kid last night. And it was good, wholesome, excellent entertainment. I gotta say, The Karate Kid, now that we're talking about Batman, what a movie. There are scenes in that movie that are all just one take, that are like 7 minutes long, and it's just all choreographed so perfectly with the lighting. Man, oh man, that was when they directed movies. They don't really direct movies now, they just shoot them. I feel like that's vague, but it's true. Wowzers. All right, we've got our answers in. Flying Fish Aquaman is really Batman, yes. That looked like Proto-Aquaman to me too. When is Batman's birthday? When is Bruce Wayne's birthday? Because we all got to get him a card. Any plans for my birthday weekend? Probably what I did today, which was eat candy and sleep. There's nothing open here in Los Angeles, so there's nothing to do. Actually, I'm going to go visit my friend Malin in the park because he's having to go away, hang out, because he's leaving Los Angeles. He lives 2 blocks that way. Could have been a guest on the show every single day in person, but he's got to move to North Carolina. But I'm going to go see him in the park. He and his wife Sabrina going to all be hanging out. It is a win-win. It'll be like a birthday. We hung out, last time we hung out all together was on my last birthday. Because, pandemics. What is the date of Bruce Wayne's birthday? I mean, Mr. Miyagi taking his wife to trial during World War II is hard stuff. Let me tell you something, Escape from Post, who is going to be our guest on Tuesday. Everybody stay tuned, because Lee Ricky Elliott will be our guest on Tuesday. We're going to talk to him about movies, visual effects, all sorts of fun stuff, and probably Star Wars. We'll probably get into it about Star Wars. But yeah, Mr. Miyagi, Pat Morita, what a talent. I didn't realize as a kid how Pat Morita was he was a comedian. He was a comedian his whole career. He was on Happy Days, he was a funny guy, but then when he played Mr. Miyagi, he had so much depth to that character, boy oh boy. And you saw his motivation. He wanted a son, he lost a son, but then he found a son in Daniel's son. And it was amazing, it was beautiful, beautiful movie. And I love that Cobra Kai continues in the tradition and the feeling. It's got the heart of the movie. It keeps the heart going. I honestly don't know, but Batman as Taurus or Gemini makes more sense than Pisces or Aquarius. This is the age of Aquarius. Of loving. That's like a minor to major thing. It's pretty cool. That's music, but we're not talking about music, we're talking about trivia. What is the answer? Let's go for a walk, shall we? Hey everybody, this is the Carl Weathers Predator Weather Report featuring the Action Jackson AccuPredator Weather Radar Forecast and Cardi B. The movie Karate Kid was directed by John G. Avildsen, who sadly passed away in the last decade. But he also directed the movie Rocky that I was in. Of course, 1976, the movie Rocky that I was in. I was in the movie Rocky, directed by the same director that directed the Karate Kid. But we're not going to mention how he directed Rocky 5 because Rocky 5 is off the books. I was in Rocky 5 briefly as a premonition, as a ghost, because I died in Rocky 4. If you remember that, I died in Rocky 4. Please don't remember that. Try to forget that.
Oh man, you died. You got pushed in the head. You died dead 2 times in the movie.
Jackson. I was also in the failed action movie Hurricane Smith. But then soon after, I was in the movie Chance of Showers. I was in the movie Chance of Showers with Marky Mark Wahlberg. He and critics said about that movie, and I quote, "It was a good vibration. It was such a sweet sensation." That's how they reviewed that movie. They said if you wanted to walk in the wild sense by Marky Mark. Clear and sunny. This has been the Carl Weathers Predator Weather Report featuring the Action Jackson AccuPredator Weather Radar Forecast and Cardi B.
Yeah, it's clear and sunny. But man, you died in Rocky 4. That was crazy. You got punched in the head. You fell on the ground, dead.
There's some opinions. There's some opinions. What is the date of Bruce Wayne's birthday? We're going to find out right now. Lock in your answers. I like to give you enough time to think about it, but we've got 5 more after this. The answer is, oh my God, it's his birthday coming up. It's February 19th. February 19th is Batman's birthday. Let's all remember to tip a hat. Cardi B. Cardi B is our favorite. Let's play the next one. What is the name of Mr. Freeze's wife? Is it A, Emily? Is it B, Rachel? Is it C, Nora? Is it D, Laura? I don't know. I don't know. Why don't we ask Mr. Freeze? Oh, it's been so long since I've, I don't know this answer. She's been frozen forever. I actually don't know the answer to this, even though it's my main motivation. You got to say final answer after everything, after the one that you picked. Finally, you've got to say final answer. You know, it's been so long. Is it Emily? Is it Rachel? Is it Nora? Is it Laura? Is it Cheryl? I don't know. Is it Cheryl? It could be Emily, it could be Rachel, it could be Nora, it could be Laura. I don't remember. She's been frozen for so long, and my motivation to thaw her out and find a cure for her cancer. It's been so ongoing. It's a process. I've got to keep myself frozen. Anyway, what's my wife's name? Oh, I've got to find. Looks like. Oh, we got answers in. We've got all the answers in, it looks like. All right, guys. We're getting close to the end. We've only got a few more. But we got the final answers in, and the answer was, if you picked C, you picked the correct answer. Looks like everybody picked C. Looks like that was not a challenge for most people here. But let's continue to play. All right, guys. Get to the chopper. All right. Which Batman movie was set at Christmas? Was it A, Batman Begins? Was it B, Batman Returns? Or was it C, Batman Forever? We've only got 3 choices. You got a 33.3, 33% chance to get this right if you just guess. If you just toss a name into a hat. We got some final answers. We got some final answers in. What else would Billy D. Williams say as William Shatner? Billy D. Williams Shatner. Mr. Spock, let me teach you some lessons on being smooth. Mr. Spock, you're a little stiff. Maybe we could get you a cape. Mr. Spock, what do you say we go get some death sticks and hang out on the corner? Get to the chopper. Mr. Spock? Batman Returneth. Final answer. Wow. Everybody's excited. We're rushing toward the finish line. Who is in the lead? Who is winning? Who do we need to catch up with? Is this speaker working? I think so. You plug this in. I don't know if I can hear. I'm just entering my password. Jesus. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Turned it back on. Just checking to see if it's on. All right. What is the answer? I ask of you. We've only got about 10 or 12 or 13 minutes or 14 or 15 or 16 minutes left in the game. Or 10 minutes left in the game. Or 12. Which Batman movie was set at Christmas? Was it A, Batman Begins? Was it B, Batman Returns? Or was it C, Batman Forever? Christmas. Does it make it a Christmas movie? Have you ever been kissed by a rose?
I'll give you guys a hint, alright? I've been kissed by a rose from the something. I've been kissed by a rose the other day. I got a raspy voice just like a friend over there, Seal. He sings for this song. Maybe he's been kissed by a rose. Maybe it was a very popular song. Have you ever danced? My power, my pleasure, my pain. It's a hard song to sing. It's a deceptively difficult song to sing. That's why Seal sings it. He sings it on the soundtrack to this movie, I think. Actually, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? Could be. But one of these movies has that on the soundtrack, maybe. Maybe it doesn't. Remember this one? Bat Dance! Bat Dance! Remember this one? Bat Dance! Bat Dance! Remember, wash your hands, okay? If you gotta dance, do a line dance 6 feet apart from your partner. Wear a damn mask, will you? I'm Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci. This is Grogu over here. He's not cuter than me. Let me just tell you that for a fact, Jack. He's not cuter than me. I will be here forever. I'm a resident. All right, I'm gonna go over here now.
Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci, maintaining that he is the Baby Yoda Fauci. Batman Returneth, final answer. Mistletoe is deadly if you eat it. Why would you eat it? Why would you eat it? What's her name? Was Uma Thurman? Was that Uma Thurman said that? Yes, Dr. Baby Yoda Fauci did get the vaccine a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away in his left arm. It has to actually be to be a Christmas movie, otherwise it's just a wintry film. Well, that's true. All right, lock in your answers, because here comes the final answer. I gotta move these apart. Turns out, if you guessed Batman Returns, you are correct. If you guessed Batman Returns, looks like everybody guessed Batman Returns. That was the movie that Tim Burton followed up his original movie with. It was Batman Returns. It was Batman who also had our friend Michael Keaton in it. Who, by the way, Michael Keaton's real name is Michael Douglas. It's Michael Douglas. He had to change his name. He used to work on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Anyway. These are just facts. His name was Michael Douglas, but there was already a Michael Douglas in the Screen Actors Guild, and he had to change his name from Michael Douglas to Michael Keaton. It's very true. All right. We've got three more questions, including this one. What is the name of Robin's motorcycle in Batman and Robin, 1997? Is it A, the Nightwing? Is it B, the Red Flash? Is it C, the Red Bird? Or is it B, the Robin? What is the name of Robin's motorcycle in Batman and Robin, 1997? A, the Nightwing. B, the Red Flash. C, the Red Bird. Or D, the Robin? Robin doesn't sound too dangerous to me. Is it the Red Robin? You ever go to Red Robin? Get their French fries? They got pretty good French fries. Maybe I'll have that for dinner. Red Robin French fries. I'll order it on Uber Eats. Send me some French fries, Red Robin. Red Robin. What? Robins. You don't want to mess around with a robin. They will poke your eyes out, and let me tell you something. The goggles, they do nothing. Red Robin. Is it Red Robin, or is it the Red Flash? Or is it the Nightwing? Oh, there's some... People seem to be hesitant on this one. Who is in the lead? Let's find out. Ron Pertee is in the lead with 12 points we see from earlier. Ron Pertee, it's your game to lose. So stay in the lead, stay strong, or succumb to your enemies. Nobody here is an enemy. We're all friends here. We have fun here. It's a friendly competition. It's not a zero-sum game. If one wins, we all win. That's an important lesson. A friend of mine was saying something about, like, he was having a conversation with a loved one, and the loved one, he mentioned to the loved one, he said, hey, society is unfair to black people. And his loved one said, oh, am I supposed to hate myself because I'm white? The answer to that question is no. It is not a zero-sum game. To lift up another group of people does not mean that your group of people goes down. It does not mean that. It is not a zero-sum game. A rising tide raises all ships. Lifting up others helps you also. So Ron, just don't throw the game. It's yours to win, Ron. We're all counting on you. You could get your name etched. But Wesley Plotke could also. Wesley Plotke could be the dark horse of this. If somehow he gained, I don't know how many points he has right now, but looks like everybody's pretty confident with the letter C final answer. All right. What is the name of Robin's motorcycle in Batman and Robin 1997? It was C. The Red Bird. Because the Robin, I believe, does have a red crest. Alright, well, I guess that's a fact. 2 more questions, guys. It comes down to this. With, I believe, Ron still in the lead because everybody guessed C on that one. Now we played $1 million music. This object was used by Bill Finger to help inspire the name of Gotham City. A. Yearbook. B. AAA roadmap. C. A phone book. Or D. Farmer's Almanac. We're joined by our friend Malin Khan here on Instagram. We've got 2 questions to go, including this one on Batman Trivia, because Thursdays on Aristotle Full Throttle, we play trivia, starting at 5 p.m. We play the show 5 days a week. We do the show, we just have fun, because you know what? We're not working. Also, when we are going back to work, still going to do the show, because we're turning this, we're getting turned. We're turning this up. We're turning this all the way up to 12. But we want to know the answer to this. This object was used by Bill Finger to help inspire the name of Gotham City. Is it A, yearbook, B, AAA roadmap, C, a phone book, or D, Farmer's Almanac? And you guys are playing to win, to get your name etched digitally on this trophy right here that Christopher Dreyer won last week, who doesn't seem to be participating this week, so he loses out. It's not going to be his name anymore. Pegster says C, but remember to put final answer for your final answer in order to get awarded a point for the correct answer. This is interesting. Gotham City. Remember Gotham? Yeah, that's like a very low note.
Gotham City. I want to destroy Gotham. I've always wanted to destroy Gotham. This is what we learned in the League of Shadows. Ra's al Ghul, or at least his henchman, wanted to destroy Gotham. Ken Watanabe said, I must destroy Gotham. Remember that from Batman Begins? That's where I trained. I trained there. You know, it's really tough training. The League of Shadows is really difficult to train in. We gotta do all kinds of ninja moves. You can't be detected. So many times I tried to steal a cookie from the cookie jar, and I would be karate chopped, because I'm no good ninja. But, you know, cake is a lot softer. You could squish it between your fingers and put it in your pockets and run away. Anyway, this object was used by Bill Finger to help inspire the name of Gotham City.
All right, guys, put your answers in. What is this nonsense Bane is talking about? Cake. Don't drop that yellow cake. Oh, why I oughta... You guys, let me just tell you one thing. I'm here. You're a real cut up. I'm gonna cut you up. I'm gonna give you some Malar and some Key. I lost a lot of steam. I'm old. I'm 147 years old. I'm gonna be your next president for about 3 weeks. And then I'm probably gonna take a nap. Very old. I'm an old guy. I'll be boring. I hope that you, guys, we've got one more question to go here. Let me plug you back in. I gotta plug the power back in on Instagram. We're almost done here. He needs some spinach. He really does. Let me get rid of some Biden here. All right, are the answers in? Looks like it. Who's in the lead right now? Whose game is it? Is it a foregone conclusion, or will the next one be a tiebreaker? Sounds like bagpipes to me. I'm sure that's a lovely sound. Hey guys, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? See, final answer. Put your answers in. This object. Remember the Farmer's Almanac in Back to the Future 2? It's what Biff used to predict the outcomes of sporting events, to win money, to become Donald Trump, and then later become president, I think. Basically. We lived Back to the Future 2 this last few years. Biff was president. Blue Reason by Cake. Could be. Could be. All right, guys. Lock in your answers. The answer is C. Phone book. Bill Finger opened a phone book and randomly placed his finger down on Gotham jewelry. Jewelry. Gotham jewelry. You know how I say, Ron, you're in the lead. Now, Ron, this is for the whole kit and caboodle. This is for the whole shebang. This is for the whole pipe organ and its socks. This is for the elephant's ankle. Okay? This is for the bee's knees, for the snake's necktie. Ron, don't mess this up, because this is for the whole Captain Crunch. This is for the crunch berries. You don't want to lose the crunch berries on this one. What you want, this is for all the Ron. This is for all the dice. This is for all the everything. Ron, I don't want to pressurize you on this one, but if you get this right, you will win. It's for the trophy. It's to get your name etched on here indelibly, at least for a week. If you can pull it off next week. Ron, now remember, this is for the whole 9 yards. This is for everything. This is for the hell in the handbasket. This is for the children, Ron. This is for the children. Don't let the kids down, Ron. If you get this right, you will have won the respect of all of the throttlers in the entire throttle community. Ron, you will wear the crown, or at least the trophy will wear your name in honor. Is the whole A, kit and caboodle, or B, shebang? It's the big shebang. This could be it. Let's find out. All right. Last question of the day. Which of these characters did not help inspire the look of Batman? Is it A, Masked Raider? Is it B, Zorro? Is it C, Sherlock Holmes? Or is it D, Dracula? Dracula. Sherlock Holmes. Was it the Mask of Zorro? Or was it the Masked Raider? Now, Ron, if you get this right, you will have won the game. But Ron, if you get this wrong, you will have won the game. Your move, Ron. It's a guess. It's a good guess. I don't know. I would say that Sherlock Holmes did not inspire. I feel like Indiana Jones right now with Grogu. Toss me the idol and I'll throw you the whip. Gotta pick the right answer here. Is it the Masked Raider? Is it B, Zorro? Is it C, Sherlock Homeboy? Or is it D, Dracula? Draculove. Look at, we've got so many people watching. They're on the edge of their seats. They're waiting to find out who will be the winner of the trophy for this week of Aristotle Full Throttle Trivia. And we're close. This is the final question of the game. Get ready for it, because we're going to find out the answer pretty soon. Lock in your answers. Say final answer. Wesley Plotke says C, ? Final answer. I will take that as a guess, but also as your final answer, Wesley. Sherlock Holmes. Masked Raider. Is that like the Raiders or the Chargers? I have no idea who that is, by the way. The Masked Raider. I don't know who that is either. But it seems like Batman is a Masked Raider because he's a caped crusader and perhaps a Masked Raider, which is not a nickname that has taken off for Batman.
Guys, this is for everything. This is for the whole game. I, of course, am every Batman. And I will personally congratulate whoever gets this correct. And, yeah, that's what I'll do. Or thank God Batwoman isn't here. She would scoff at me. The only reason why Batwoman isn't here because Aristotle can't find her button on the other side here. Maybe we can find Batwoman. Hold on a second. Oh, there she is. Oops. Whoops. Oh, Batwoman.
Yeah, I know the answer to this one. I know the answer to every single one. I know who's gonna win. I knew who was gonna win before the game started. And Batman, you're not as good a detective as I am.
Touche. Let's find out who asked the correct answer to themselves. Who answered? Does he have cheese nips? These, Pegster, are cheese nips, indeed. They are cheese nips for me. And a little bit of whiskey, and a little bit of brandy in my pocket. My utility belt. Yeah.
All right, let's find out.
Batman.
Let's find out the answer, shall we? This is the $1 million question. Which of these characters did not help inspire the look of Batman? Batman. I don't know. I wonder about this sometimes. I've never wondered about this, actually. It's the first time I've wondered about it, and I want to find out. Oh, it was A. The Masked Raider. Good golly. Wowzers. Let's start that over again. Yeah. Oh my God. Ronald J. Purty, you are the winner of this week's game. My gosh, you could not be defeated. The way that you ran away with the game, it was admirable. You've got every single question right. The first time this has ever happened. That's like getting impeached twice. It's a first. It's a world first. We've never seen this before on Aristotle Full Throttle, nor have we seen this in American government. One president being impeached 2 times on account of his incredible irresponsibility and crime-breaking personality. But Ron, you are just the opposite of that. You've brought joy to us all. You've brought us excitement. Good golly, Ron. Man, oh man. I must applaud you for your ability to extract knowledge from the depths of your mind.
Congratulations, Ron Purty. You've done it. You've
Look, I get impeached twice.
You've got impeached, but you've got the opposite of impeachment. You've got
I have a trophy now. It shows I'm the winner. I gotta go now. Bye.
He's got a trophy. He indeed. Good job. If you were a pie, you'd be an impeachment pie. You'd be an impeachment pie. Which, by the way, he came through on the speaker, which is always invited. Feel free to shout out and say a thing. Ability. Not as good as me, though. I'm Batman, of course. I'm the world's greatest detective. I'll be over here, sipping on my flask. Wow!
A thing.
You said a thing. Congratulations. I commend you all for playing. I commend you all for coming here every day, 5 days a week. If you have the time, I appreciate you watching the playback. If you guys want to get your own t-shirts and whatnot for Aristotle Full Throttle and sport them and be cool and support the show, I would appreciate that. I'm so thankful and I feel so lucky to have folks like you in a community that we're building that's not a zero-sum game, guys. We're anti-zero-sum game. Good things for one is what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Thank you, Pegster. I shall have a great birthday week. It was one of the best birthdays. Albeit during COVID, it's still people turned out, and I was so happy about it. And Ron, we got to bring that Trump impression in some more. It's too good. That's too good. Your knowledge is impressive. Ange and Will, you are formidable DC fans. We've got a lot of good comic book fans here. We appreciate everybody's contributions, and when I run cold on I'm like, I don't know what the name of that thing is. You guys always know. I'm like, what was that issue of Batman? And that's the kind of thing we like here. We're a brain trust of silly thoughts. Who got second and third? That is a good question, Wesley. Let's find out. Jen, thank you so much for keeping track on all the different platforms of who's playing along. Jen, of course, producer of the Aristotle Full Throttle program. I thank you for organizing. What a fun birthday we had yesterday. Oh man, it's fun one for the record books. I'm still just completely out of words. Ange is second. Of course, Ange being a formidable DC resident, but not for this week. This week, it goes to Ron. Ange, we know We know and entrust you with DC knowledge. You have brought the fierceness. You've destroyed everybody, but you can, but you won't. You can destroy everybody, but you won't, but you can. And with that, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe. If you subscribe, that gives you a chance, qualifies you for a chance to win a PS5. Please like, share, follow, turn on the notifications, hang out here with us for 5 days a week. If you want to contribute to the St. June fundraiser, it's always available for you. I'm Aristotle, Full Throttle. Your bro with the fro. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to play some games. We're going to just have fun, hang out, maybe play a fantastical game, maybe play a fighting game. Who knows? If everybody wants to join in, you can add me on Steam, join on the Discord. And remember, to join on the Discord, all you need to do is subscribe on Twitch or pledge at least $1 a month on Patreon. So please, go ahead and do that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night.